What's up guys, good morning and welcome back to another YouTube video. We are in the car heading over to the tire shop right now because I got some sick new drift spares and I want to get some tires mounted on them. Let me throw you back to when I got these wheels and show you what they are. Hopefully you enjoyed that little montage of these absolutely sick new wheels. I am so stoked. I have dreamt of buying or owning SSRs forever, and this was just a perfect deal. I'll tell you more about that in a bit, but for now, let's get some tires mounted on these things. An unexpected special delivery. Woo! So sick. I have no idea how Yashio Factory got these to me in like a week from Japan. Crazy, I've never had anything shipped that far so quickly, but man, these things are so sick. Also, shout out to them for including the hardware to actually mount this thing to the car. These little like eyelet bolts. I thought I was gonna have to buy them, but they actually included 4, 1 for each harness. It's so nice. All right, that's enough drooling over super cool harnesses and really nice wheels. It's time to move on to the issue at hand, which is the way that this thing runs. So I really don't want to do this. This is kind of every car guy's nightmare, but I figured I got to rule it out, or if it is the issue, I got to find out one way or another. So I've got a dreaded compression tester here, and we're going to compression test cylinders 4 and 6, because these are the two that were giving me issues. Basically, when I was unplugging the ignition coils, nothing was happening, right? The idle wasn't changing. So I'm having issues with these 2 cylinders. We're gonna find out if it's compression. Fingers crossed it's not, because that would be catastrophic. But like I said, gotta find out one way or another. So keep your fingers crossed. All right, so we're gonna start the compression test on cylinder 2. That was the one that didn't give me any issues. It seemed like it was acting totally normal. So it's gonna act as our control today, and we're gonna hope that cylinder 4 and 6 have similar compression numbers to number 2. So let's start there. All right, so to start things off, cylinder 2 looks like it's somewhere between 155 and 160. All right, so as you can see, compression is just over 150. That's pretty good. Happy with that. All right, and cylinder 6 reads just over 150, which is great. So really there's no more than about a 5 PSI variance across this side of the engine, which is awesome. That means at least I can say that this isn't the issue, which I'm super happy about, because if it was, it would have been a huge ordeal and, well, it wouldn't be running anytime soon, that's for sure. On to the next thing. Did you hear that revving clip? This thing sounds amazing. So after the compression test, I took a good look at the wiring to the ignition coils, and I thought maybe they're swapped. Maybe 4 and 6 are plugged in backwards, and that would explain why neither one is working. Didn't really make sense the way the wiring was laid out. It looked like I had it correct, but I swapped them over and this thing sounds so much better. Just listen to the idle, it's so perfect. Man, I am so happy and so relieved. Big shout out to my buddy Eddie, who I was talking to while I was doing the compression test and stuff. And he was like, maybe you got them backwards. And I was looking at the wiring and I'm like, no, there's no way. But hey, it was worth a shot. And man, I can't believe it. So happy, such a relief. This thing sounds great. Now I can finally move on to getting this thing running and at least, or not running, but being drivable and know that I've got a decent car that runs well, at least for now. Again, I'm so excited. And it's at the perfect time because I've got some big news. I already signed up for a drift day. I'm actually working on signing up 2. So March 26th and March 27th, it's a Saturday and a Sunday, doing 2 different events, both at Apple Valley Speedway, or Grange as it used to be called. And this thing's gonna be there. I'm so happy that it runs good, but I still have a long list of things to do before it is drift ready. So I'm gonna put a list together and we're gonna start checking things off. Okay, got the clutch line ran. See, I used some P-clamps to hold it in place. This was actually a factory bolt hole there, so that was kind of nice to use. And then I just got it looped up underneath. It's zip tied to where the factory clutch mounted. And it's hooked up to the slave. So now I just got to put some fluid in it and then bleed the clutch. All right, well, I didn't film a whole lot in the last little bit because I've just been doing a lot of mundane, kind of boring tasks, like just getting some wires and stuff out of the way. See, like I rewrapped some electrical tape here and up here, zip tying some things up out of the way. A lot of little stuff that I got to get checked off the list. Speaking of that, we do have a list now. A lot of stuff on here, and it's all to do before the drift. Like I said in a previous clip, I'll be going to 2 different track events at Apple Valley Speedway, March 26th and 27th. That's a Saturday and Sunday. So if you're free, if you want to come drive with me, that would be so awesome. I would love to see you guys out there. I'll put the event info in the description. So if you want to go hit up the event organizers, it would be so much fun to drive with some of you guys. Or even if you just want to spectate, let me know. It would be super fun. Anyways, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you are excited to see this thing on track like I am. I'm so happy it's running good. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.